Hey, so hi guys, it's the 1st of April, so I am officially starting my new financial freedom challenge, as I'm titling it. So today is day one of what will probably be quite a long journey, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, 1st of April, the beginning of my first update vlog. So I just thought I'd come on and start this vlog, and I do actually have a very first update as well. This morning when I was getting ready for work, I did actually finish up my perfume, so I have put that in my empties, which I have actually been saving since January, so at some point later in the year I'll probably show those. Yeah, but that's the perfume sorted, so I have pulled out the next one from the stash list. My skincare beauty stash inventory was one of the first reasons I actually decided to embark on this challenge. When I was putting away the stuff I was very kindly gifted for Christmas, which did include a beauty advent calendar, I realised I was quickly running out of space and how much stuff I actually had. So over January I pulled most of it out, I inventoried it all, and I now have a running spreadsheet, which means I will only be buying beauty and skincare and those kind of items when I am down to my last item of each one. Yeah, so that's how that is going to work. I'm also only going to do that shopping on one day of the month, which I think will probably be around the 20th. So on the 20th I will look at my spreadsheet and see if I need anything, and if I do I will put in my online orders or go visit some shops to see what I can get that day. For there, I think at the moment there is only one thing I will need on the 20th this month, which is a new bottle of nail varnish remover, because I did finish my last but one nail varnish remover a week or so back, so I'm on the last one. And with me only shopping once a month for these items, there are times when I open the last one I will buy the next one. So yeah, I will keep you updated as to how you go. I will be finalising my finance numbers later today, so I will probably give you an update on those tomorrow, so we have an idea of where I'm starting from as well. So I will see you shortly, and I'm off to work. Hi guys, it is now Tuesday the 7th of April, I believe. So I am just into the second week of this update. Obviously it's been the long Easter bank holiday weekend, which has been lovely. It's been nice to have some time off work. I've managed to spend not a huge amount of money. We did spend some time out at the pub with some friends over the weekend, which was really nice to see people. But apart from that, I've spent a lot of time with my husband and doing some of my crafting. So not a lot of other money has been spent this weekend, which is always very useful. We are doing reasonably well. I did my month-end stats over the weekend as well, and although my pensions and my investments took a little bit of a hit over March due to world current events, I am still at about 19% towards my financial freedom number that I have calculated. So we will track that as we go. As I said, I'm hoping to get to the number within the next 10 years. So I think starting at about 19% of the way there is a good start. Obviously, the effects of compound interest will definitely help as the numbers grow. Unfortunately, when I checked on Friday, I had not won the premium bonds this month, which is disappointing, but it's to be expected. There's still not a huge amount of money in my premium bonds balance, so hopefully as that grows, my winnings will grow as well. So hopefully this week will go as well. I will be spending some money today. I need to get something for our evening meal after my Zumba class, and I will probably grab something for my lunch today as well at the same time, because I've not brought anything with me from home. So today will be a slightly spending day, but not too much, hopefully. I'm also hoping to film either a craft with me, a study with me, or a read with me to go out probably on Wednesday actually, so I do need to film it tonight if I'm going to do it, so that I can have a video going up each week. So every other week will be these updates, and then the weeks in between I'm going to do other things. So it might be a read with me or a craft with me for about an hour, or if I've got other blogs or other events going on, I might do separate videos for those. But yeah, I will catch you up later. It is a gloriously sunny day today. It is still quite chilly, but it is gloriously sunny, so I might even take some footage of my lunchtime walk if the weather holds. So yeah, I will see you then. Bye for now. Yeah, so as promised the other day, I am going to take you out on my lunchtime walk. I didn't actually go on my lunchtime walk yesterday because I knew I had my Zumba class in the evening, so I knew my step count would be fine. So this time I am going to take you along and we'll see what we see. This footage might get a little bit rocky as I am holding my phone, and I might have to cut some bits out if I come across any people, obviously, because I don't want to put people on the internet without their permission. So let's go on the walk. And this is one of my favourite places on this walk. This is a very old graveyard. You probably can't read the inscriptions on the stones, but most of the people here died back in the 1890s, and a lot of them lived well into their 70s or 80s, which for dates back then is very impressive. This was a reasonably wealthy part of Leicester. It's not as wealthy anymore, but this old graveyard and its church, which is just around here, I'll get a better shot of the church in a sec, is really calming to walk by. I find it a really special place, and I love to walk down here. I've not had a chance to fully explore the graveyard yet, and the church is actually empty and abandoned and locked up and is currently actually for sale, so I do hope whoever eventually buys it does respect its history. Yep, so there's one of the entrances to the church. And it does have a small tower on this side. I don't know how much you can see through the trees. I'll just give you a sneak peek in here. Yeah, so hi guys, it's Friday of the second week of my Financial Freedom Challenge. I've had a reasonably good couple of weeks at work. I think I've only been out to buy lunch 2 or 3 times in the 2 weeks, which is a very good improvement for me. I used to be out 4 or 5 days a week most weeks, so that's definitely a very good improvement. I have today shuffled some money around and put some money into my ISAs and my premium bonds, which I'm planning to do every month. So that has been done today, and as it's now Friday and it's after work, I'm about to go and have a few drinks with my husband and some friends. If I can get any footage in of that, I will, but it'll probably be very difficult because I don't want to put other people's faces on the internet, and obviously the pub will be quite busy as it is a Friday and it is the last week of the Easter break for most of the schools, so that should be fun. I've got the gym tomorrow, and I do need to book a haircut at some point in the near future, but I'm not expecting any other expenses apart from possibly some more drinks out over the weekend, and they tend to come out of my husband's food budget, not mine, so they're not under my spending challenge. So hopefully that will be a good weekend. I'll do a quick update for the end of the week, which I'll record either on Sunday or probably Monday morning, and then this video will go up and I will start the next couple of weeks. So let me know how you're getting on with your financial freedom journeys or your low buys and no buys. I'm planning, I think, on starting a Project Pan to help encourage me use up some of my products, and I do really need to get into my studying. I have been procrastinating on that, so that is definitely on the cards for next week, but I have got a few other things planned in the next couple of weeks to do with the WI that I'm a member of, and I'm on the committee for that as well, so that has got a few things planned, but I will take you along for as much as I can and we'll see how we go. So I'll see you soon. Bye. So hi again guys, it's Saturday morning. As you can probably see behind me, it's a bit grey and miserable, which is a little bit of a change from the weather we've had recently, but I'm just going to the gym for my gym session this week, so I will see you after that. yeah, so that's the gym done for today. I pushed myself a little bit knowing that it's my birthday next week, so I can have that extra slice of cake, but I'll probably have to push myself next week as well, just to make sure that I don't regret that extra slice of cake. So I've got a reasonably chilled weekend planned. Well, there's not really many plans. I've got some family coming up on Sunday for lunch for my birthday, which is next week, but apart from that there's not a lot planned, so I will try and take you along with whatever we end up doing, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah, so guys, it's Monday, it's actually lunchtime. I'm out on my walk, which is why I'm wearing my high vis. The joys of working in a lorry yard. So I just thought I'd end my first vlog update. So the first 2 weeks of the month went quite well. As I said earlier, I think I only had a shop brought lunch, I think 3 times in the 2 weeks, which is quite good. I'm not going to stop myself entirely, because it is nice to get out of the office and actually go and have something slightly different every now and again. I just don't want to do it all the time, just so I can save some money. Yep, so that's working quite well, and luckily my investments have rebounded quite nicely as well. I lost about, I think it's about £4,500 in value off my pensions and investments in March, and I've already gained that back in the first 2 weeks of April, so that's quite nice. So hopefully that can keep growing instead of shrinking, because it's, although I'm still a reasonable distance off retiring, it's always nice to see it going up rather than down. So I'm going to finish off this vlog here, and I'll be starting the next 2 weekly update. So remember that to subscribe if you want to follow along with my journey. Send me any questions or comments down below in the comments, and like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.